want to talk about something that feels kind of wild these days. This idea of doing something just because you love it. Not because it's productive, not because it's pushing you forward, not because it's part of some bigger plan, just because. We're so used to chasing progress. Get better, move faster, hit the next milestone. And it's like we become wired to find optimizations in everything we do and make sure that everything that we occupy our time with is a stepping stone to something greater. But why is that? And how does it affect our creative work and the things that we enjoy when everything just feels like something that needs to be optimized? I'm going to talk about this through the lens of a game I've recently played called Wanderstop. And if you're not a big gamer, don't worry, this isn't a video about games. But if you do play games, 100% go play it. You'll enjoy it. But I want to use this game and this experience as a vehicle to talk about a really core critical idea to creatives and people in general. This idea of burnout. Wanderstop is a game developed by a company called Ivy Road and written by a person named Davey Reardon. And Davey Reardon is well known in the gaming sphere for having made games called Stanley Parable, The Beginner's Guide, all of which are narrative experiences that offer critiques on certain ideas and certain mediums. Wanderstop is no different. Wanderstop is a game about a warrior named Alta, who, after a series of losses, sets out into the forest to find a retired fighter to help train her and help her win again. Along the way, she collapses. Her sword becomes impossibly heavy to hold, and she wakes up in a peculiar place. This clearing by a tea shop called Wanderstop, run by a strange man named Boro, who asks her to help him out. With no options left, she decides to help until she can get back to her journey. During the game, you plant seeds, you brew tea, you chat with customers, and you learn their stories. There are no monsters to fight, no world to save. You're just there to rest. It's a cozy game, if you're familiar with the term, a genre that emphasizes nonviolence and relaxation through meditative activities like farming, fishing, among other things. But Wanderstop is more than just a cozy game, because cozy games often have these sort of micro goals for you to accomplish along the way. Upgrade your fishing rod so you can catch bigger, more valuable fish. Expand your farm so that you can plant more crops and gain higher profits. Many cozy games, as a result, are cozy in tone, but not really cozy in practice, because you can dig in and min-max and do these things that can really, depending on your personality type, really stress you out. Wanderstop is about this idea of stepping away from the cycle of achievement, even if you don't want to. It's about what happens when you're forced to pause, sit back, and just be. And it's an examination of how to tackle and deal with and overcome burnout. If you're a creative, you probably know how we get to this point. Maybe you're a writer and everything that you're writing is in pursuit of securing a book deal. Or you're a painter and everything you're painting you feel like you need to sell. We start getting to this place where we feel like everything we do has to mean something. And we start treating creative work like it has to earn a place in our lives. Like we need a reason to justify doing it outside of just enjoying it. And honestly, that's exhausting. And Wanderstop plays with this tension in such a smart way. At first, the game gives you tasks. Run the shop, serve the tea, keep things moving. And Alta treats it like a mission, something to complete so she can move on and get back to the life she knows. But the game never progresses beyond that. You don't get new tools, the process doesn't get faster, and sometimes there are long stretches where there are no tasks at all. Where nearly every other video game would give you a new carrot to run toward in these moments, Wanderstop challenges you to just be here and enjoy it. And if you've played Wanderstop, there are moments, right, where you start feeling that itch. What's next? Shouldn't I be progressing faster? Am I even doing this right? And the game's answer is always the same. So long as you're enjoying it, you're doing the right thing. None of the tasks are obligatory. You can sweep the porch, you can weed the garden, you can take pictures and put them in frames, you can decorate the shelves, but you don't have to do any of those things. And there are also no rewards for getting them done, which can make the game feel kind of uncomfortable because it's so rare that something can just exist for the sake of being experienced, that you can create something, even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if no one ever sees it, just because you enjoy it. But there's value in that. Enjoying the process means letting go of a sense for outside validation. It means writing something that won't get published, drawing something that won't be shared, playing music just because you enjoy it. It means remembering why you started in the first place. Not for an audience, not for a paycheck, but because creating is its own kind of joy. Which doesn't mean ambition is bad. Goals are great, but if everything we do is about getting somewhere, we miss out on the joy of just being who we are. Alta's arc is great because nothing really counts. She can't work herself into a sense of peace. She just has to rest. And when she isn't resting, the work she's doing should bring her peace as well. So here's the challenge. Go do something for yourself that doesn't count. Something that isn't about growing your skill set, building your brand, or checking a box off of your 5-year plan. Do something that's just for you. And the next time you feel that itch to push forward, to make sure your work is leading somewhere, stop, take a breath, examine it, and maybe go make yourself some tea.